Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here today, and thank you for this outstanding evening. My name is Bondarenko, and I'm a head and founder of Ukrainian Volunteer Service, which is a non-profit organization aimed to develop the culture of volunteering in Ukraine. 6 years ago, we started as a grassroots initiative. Simply, it was a group of friends who decided that we want to promote the culture of volunteering in our country. A group of friends who believed that ordinary people can do extraordinary work if they have enough support and people who believe in them. Today, our volunteer community is all around the country. We have volunteers in the rural areas, in the frontline territories, hard-to-reach areas, and also in the territories that are right now temporarily occupied by Russian forces. Territories where volunteers fearlessly continue to support people who need it the most. Last summer, I was in DC. I had the privilege of being at the NED event during the early months of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. For me, it was a very special occasion, as I was one of the 4 Ukrainian women who received the Democracy Award last year. Back then, we received this award on behalf of the whole Ukrainian civil society, volunteers, human rights defenders, and journalists who tirelessly worked during the first months of invasion and who continue to work right now. I also today keep thinking about the changes that have occurred during the last year, both within me and within the community which I belong to. Last summer, during the Democracy Award, I was really hopeful and optimistic. And I still am hopeful and optimistic. However, right now, my hope and my optimism also has a lot of long-term responsibility for my country and my community, a great sense of purpose, a deep feeling of resilience, and also a bit of sadness, which is also has become an inevitable part of my life. My friends, my fiancé, and many of my generation right now are on the front line. Many of them are volunteering. Many of them are helping in very different capacities. Many of us have paid a huge price. We have a lot of friends who are right now captured by Russians. We have a lot of friends who have been injured, who have went through torture. We have a lot of friends who are not with us right now anymore. So as volunteers in Ukraine, we keep going forward while also carrying the memory of those people, those who are not with us anymore. We know even one life lost during this war, even one life lost to injustice is one too many. Amid the tragedy of the war, we've also learned a lot. We've learned the strength that comes when you are ready to fight for what you believe in. But we also learned the power that arises when there are people and institutions that stand behind you. Thousands of volunteers in Ukraine right now are coordinating humanitarian aid, providing psycho-emotional and legal support, taking care of children and the elderly, and they are doing it every single day. This is, to me, the true power of democracy. To me, this is a true power of people. Ordinary people that do extraordinary things. But me standing here today is also one of the examples how none of this would be possible without your support. And I am really happy to be here to celebrate NED's 40th birthday anniversary, because I know for sure, without your support, without your ongoing commitment to Ukraine and to freedom and democracy all over the world, this will not be possible. And we need partners like NED to not only provide funding, but also to be there with us, to understand us, to know us so well, and to be ready to support us in the spheres we need it the most. Ukrainian youth, despite facing bombs, insecurities, air alarms, blackouts, and losses, remains resolute. We are not ready to stop doing the things we're doing, and we refuse to surrender, both on the front line and in the volunteer community. So we stand here not just as the beneficiaries of your support, but also as your partners. Partners that work tirelessly to ensure that Ukraine is free and Ukraine is democratic. Our common goal is a victory, but not only on a battlefield, but also in building a nation where people can breathe freely, a nation that is a beacon for democracy, for justice, and for resilience for the entire world. So thank you so much for your ongoing support, for your effort, and together, let us continue to go on this journey, to protect, to strengthen, and to fight for democracy. Thank you so much.